What's good, y'all? Fats here with another video. Today we have an absolutely insane tier list. One of the longest tier lists that I will ever do. Shout out McDonald's. One of the longest tier lists I will ever do. This is all Dragon Ball fights, man. This is all Dragon Ball fights. OG Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super. No movies, but GT, Super, OG Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball Z. As you see, we got the tiers right here, S, A, B, C, D. We're gonna have to, it's gonna be a very hard tier list, man. It's gonna be a tough ass tier list. I'm gonna have to rank them very specifically. I'm gonna have to give some hard ranks to some amazing fights, because we gotta do it. It's D, it's still a 10 out of 10 fight. Dragon Ball is the top two best fights in anime. I mean, it's number one for me, but that and Naruto are the two best. If y'all want a Naruto one, let me know in the comments. But, this is what we got today, bro. We got a Dragon Ball, all the fights tier list. As you see, there's a lot, so it's probably gonna take a little bit. It won't take that long, but I'll know how to do some stuff quickly. You know, Dragon Ball, I know like the back of my head for real, the back of my hand, all that stuff. So let's go ahead and get to it. You see the ranks. We're gonna have to be very precise, have to get some amazing fights in C. You know, we're gonna have to separate them nicely. So I'm really happy for this video. Get your popcorn ready, get your snacks, do what you gotta do, Dragon Ball fans. There's no better place to be. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. Alright, to start off, we got Gotenks vs Super Buu. Gotenks Super Saiyan 3. I'm gonna have to not put this in S. You know how hard it is for me to do that, considering all the fights we have on the list? Like, if this fight is better than any anime's fights except for Naruto or maybe Bleach. Any other fight in any anime is not as good as this fight. It's literally crazy, but it's literally one of my favorite fights. Gotenks going Super Saiyan 3 fusion we saw. Super Buu was crazy, yet we're gonna have to put it A. And then we got Jiren vs Goku, and Jiren vs Goku, I just saw it. Where the fuck was it? Okay, we'll get to it. I don't know where it went. But Jiren vs Goku, obviously all the versions of that fight. There's some versions where there's some doubles. It's definitely going to be, obviously, S. It has to be S, and that's why I have to put this here, because this has to be a tier above it. I mean, obviously it was greatness. I peaked, broke the internet, so it was amazing. We got Vegito vs Super Buu with the GOAT. I don't know, man. It's like, see, like, I'm going to put it in S for now. I think it's going to stay there. Because obviously it's not as good as this fight, but I think it's better than this fight. Like, I think it's a tier above this fight. So we're going to see. We're going to see where everything else goes. This is just the start of it, so we're going to move stuff around if we have to. Obviously, Goku vs Frieza was an S tier fight. Not even close. We got our first OG Dragon Ball Tien versus, I forgot that guy's name. It's been a real minute, but that obviously can be in D. Trunks versus Cell, man. And then Trunks really thought he was going to win. And yeah, bro. Ooh, I don't know, dog. I don't know, bro. This is so tough, bro. Like, this is bad. This is tough. Like, and now I'm just looking over at this fight right here. Like, I love this fight. Nah, it's S. I don't care. Gohan went in a different mystic, and then he absorbed and then went crazy. That shit was different, bro. I don't know, dog. I don't know. Nah, the music was too different. That's what I just remember. The music was too different. It has to be S. The music was too different. And now I'm looking right here. We got Vegeta and I'm a Vegeta stan. I don't give a fuck. That shit was so different and coming out Super Vegeta. Vegeta was finally on top. I don't care. We got Cell vs Android 16. This was one of the best, like, before, like, the Buu Saga, like, Type Z, and before, like, Gohan and all that. Like, up to this point, this was literally one of the best fights, man. After, like, obviously Frieza and Goku, obviously, but, like, this might have been second. Like, it was really fire. Like, it was super fire, man. I'm fucking with that. Omega Shenron, Super Saiyan, like, it's just, it's Super Saiyan 4. It's Super Saiyan 4, you know? Like, it's Super Saiyan 4, that's all it is. Goku vs Tien, OG Dragon Ball will go here. We can go Gohan and, Krillin versus, the Ginyu Force guy who was able to stop, like, time or whatever. It was a fire-ass fight. I'll give it C. It was really fire. Zamasu was just so different. It was so different. I literally like it more than TOP. Like, I literally like it more than TOP. I love this arc so much. Obviously, Vegeta versus Majin Buu, different. Probably my favorite moment in Dragon Ball history, him sacrificing himself. Super Saiyan 3, different, man. He went Super Saiyan 3 for the first time. I'm sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, it has to be here. Gohan versus Cell, obviously. Super Saiyan 2, Gohan, so different. So fucking different, dog. By the way, if you don't know, on my anime channel, link in the description. We do react through anime over there. It's my boys and me anime channel. And, two of my boys are watching it for the first time over this or rewatching it. So make sure to go tune in over there, bro. That shit is too fire. This was different. Android 19 versus Vegeta was so different. Vegeta's first time going Super Saiyan. There's so much context behind these fights, man. Obviously, this was the Goku and Jiren. That's obviously up there. And then we got Broly versus Gogeta. Different, obviously. literally, is that Gogeta or Vegeta? Obviously, all that movie was just probably the best Dragon Ball movie ever, right? Probably was the best Dragon Ball movie ever, for sure. Baby versus Super, it was different, man. I'm sorry. I don't, like, it's just true. These are all S tier fights to the list. Like I'm saying, they're all S tier fights to the list. They really are all S tier fights to the list. We got Hit versus Jiren. It's hard to just put this lower than S, man. Like, I'm gonna give it S. It's probably the low tier on the S scale, but I still think it's S. Do I move this up, bro? I'm gonna move it up, dog. I'm gonna move it up. I'm sorry. If I'm gonna put all these in here, I might as well put this one in here too, man. Obviously, Kid Buu versus, like, these are just no question, man. These are just no question. Vegeta versus Doria was fire. You know, Vegeta killed him. That was super fire. You gotta give that B, in my opinion. Cell versus Android 17. I'll put it here for now. Goten versus Trunks. I did just watch this recently because I'm reacting to, we're up to the Buu series when I'm making this in there. We did just watch this really recently. Nah, it doesn't compare to these fights. I'll give it A. I want to put it higher, but I will give it A, you know? I will. Then we got Super Saiyan God Goku, obviously, Battle of Gods movie, different. Fire versus Beerus, this was different, you know, Beerus didn't even go full power, but it was still just so fire. Obviously, we got another one of those right here, so we'll go ahead and put it there. We got Metro Frieza, or whatever his name is, versus, not Metro Frieza, whatever, Frieza from the other universe, I forgot his name, it's been a minute. It was cool, I'll give it an A. I'm having trouble recognizing this one. That's Krillin, right? Oh no, that's Android 18. I can't even see from here, bro, so we're gonna put this all the way down. Fuck it, we'll do that one last. I can't really even see that. I really can't. So now we got some OG Dragon Ball fights. I'll give this one with a C. I forgot these names, I'm not gonna lie. I'll give this one a C, you know, just because Goku's in it. No Goku fight is gonna be lower than, you know, so, it's just not. I'm sorry. Goku versus, gotta be A. Nah, it's S. It's S, bro. I don't care. It's S. So say what y'all want. That shit is S. We got Broly versus Goku. Obviously, this whole movie was S, so anything there. Raccoon versus Vegeta was pretty crazy, man. I'm gonna give that an A. Vegeta got destroyed. Goku versus Vegeta first fight, obviously S. Wow, there are a lot of fights, bro. Then when Piccolo showed up versus Frieza second form was hype, dog. That shit was hype. I'm gonna give that an A. He was going crazy, dog, and then Frieza transformed, you know. We got Goku versus Jiren. The whole Goku versus Jiren obviously was always S. Super Saiyan Goku versus Frieza. Obviously, we had both of those in S. Golden Frieza and S. Holy shit, everything's an S, man. We got Videl versus Bokovic. It was low key. It's an A, man. It's better than these two fights. It really is. It was crazy, dog. It was really crazy. Majin Vegeta vs Goku. This might be my favorite fight in all of anime. This is probably my favorite fight in all of anime. It's probably my favorite fight in all of anime, man. It just is. Android 19 vs Goku was crazy because Goku was getting destroyed because of the heart virus. That shit was really scary. The music was hitting. I'll give it an A. Yeah, that shit was insane. We got the Universe 6 fighter. This was pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. He was strong. I'll give it a B though. Nah. Ooh, yeah, I'll give it a B. I guess I'll give it a B. I'll get a B. Goku versus Jeese and whatever his name is, the fastest guy in the world. Jason, the fastest guy in the world. Batur, whatever his name is. It's a B. It's a B. It was fire for sure. It was fire. Piccolo versus the Frieza was a B. It was quick, right? Didn't he just beat him real quick, right? Something like that. We got more GT fights over here. Goku, obviously all the Goku fights are C, bro. I'll give it to, and then obviously the Piccolo, that one, and some of the Goku ones are higher, but most of them are C. Like most of them are C. I'm not gonna lie. Goku vs Tien was low-key a B. I'll give that up. I low-key didn't. I forgot about that. I'm not gonna lie. Goku vs Krillin B2. You know, that just, you know, it's the characters for real. You feel me? We got Mr. Gohan was different. I don't care. That's an S. Mr. Gohan's an S. Look at the S tier. Here's going crazy, but how much more fights? We still have this many fights left. Broly vs Vegeta in the Broly movie, the whole thing is an S, man. Black vs Vegeta, yes sir. Different Zamasu, everything Zamasu's S, man. Everything Zamasu's S, especially fight wise. God of Destruction type power versus Goku was different. That's definitely an S. We got the whole TOP is S, man. Everything in TOP is S, man. Well, I'm saying with Jiren and like even and with him for sure, but the Khalifa fights were different. Those were different, bro. They really were. They were just different, dog. They were different for real. Majin Buu vs Gohan. I forgot about this one. I did forget about this one though, I must say. Let me think. It was fire. Nah, it's S. I don't care. It's low S, but it's S. Like, it deserves it. It was different. Like, we really seen how strong Buu was. We were coming off thinking Gohan's the strongest in the universe ever. You feel me? Like, that shit was crazy. Frieza got destroyed by this guy, by the God Destruction person. I just read his name. I don't know why. You know, too many fucking names, man, in this anime. B for Goku vs. Kami type shit. This was crazy. I'll give it an A because it didn't last long, but it was crazy. I mean, he just pulled up and spanked Buu up. That's crazy. I gotta give it an S, man. Low tier S, even though it's looking like Beerus ass. It just is. Obviously, this was one of the best, obviously, moments in the whole Goku vs. Jiren. Let's keep going. We have Frieza versus him. I'll give this one an A. It was pretty fire. It was definitely fire. I'll give that one an A. Goku when he black when he first pulled up versus Goku, I'm still giving it an S. I don't care. Like I'm still giving it an S. That shit was too fire. Goku versus Ginyu was an S. Dog, he pulled up different. I don't care. That shit was so legendary. We really seen how strong Goku pulled up, man. Like he was training and all that, bruh. We got Future Trunks versus when he went back and destroyed Cell. I'll give it an A. I'll give it an A in this list. Gohan and Krillin versus Ginyu as Goku form B. That shit was fire for sure. Nappa versus Tien. B. Vegeta versus Jiren, obviously. S. That shit was different. Vegeta almost had it. Really wish he did. Zamasu versus Goku. Whole thing is an S for sure. Vegeta versus Hit. S. Clearly. Where's Goku versus Hit though? That's what I'm trying to see. That's what I'm trying to see. Is it right here? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That was different. That was too different. That was too different. That was too different, like I just mentioned. We got Goku and Vegeta versus Jiren. Let's see. S, obviously. Obviously. Next question. Next question about that. Shit. Next fucking question. Khalifa versus, yeah. He was really ultra instinct with it. Like, that is, you know how insane that is. That's nuts. Piccolo vs. Android 17 was crazy. I don't care what anyone says. That shit was so different. They were scrapping. They were scrapping crazy, dog. Like they were the strongest in the show at that point too. Like that shit was crazy. Vegeta vs. Golden Frieza's ass. You know, a lot of these have a lot of meaning behind it. Piccolo vs. Cell first encounter. A for sure. Okay, we narrowing down this list. Obviously Vegeta versus him. Oh my goodness, this was different. Now that was actually different. Like that was too different. We got Gohan versus this dude. It was fire. I'll give it an A. It was fire. Loki could be S, but we'll keep it an A for sure. Frieza versus Vegeta, obviously. Oh my goodness, that's stuck in my memory. That's stuck in my memory for life, dog. That is stuck in my memory for life. This dude, he was kind of dangerous. I'm not gonna lie, but B. Super Saiyan 4 versus Super Android 17. I forgot about this. Like they're just all S. It's the best fights in anime. I mean. Clear. Gohan versus, yeah, when he raged, when Krillin like typed out, was insane. Gotta be A. Foreshadowing obviously for the Cell Saga. We got Goku versus, I forgot what universe this was from. These guys were they were giving us problems for real. I'll give it an A. I'll give it an A, because it's Goku, you know. Anything Super Saiyan 4 which is different, it gotta be S. Yamcha versus Tien, I'll give that a D. That's cool. Zarbon versus Vegeta when Zarbon, yeah, that was tough. That was, yeah, Vegeta, that was a bad L. That was an A too. That was crazy. You know, we learned about the transformations. Wow, they put these two goated fights next to each other. These are two of the top 10 for me in this whole list, bro. This might be the most reminiscent fight in this show for me personally. 18 versus Vegeta when Vegeta got spanked up by her. Oh my goodness, I was tripping. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. And then we got this legendary fight right here when Goku went Super Saiyan 2 and Vegeta realized he had to go Majin. Oh my goodness, it gotta be A for that. It gotta be A for that. Vegeta versus, yep. Yes sir. Yes sir. Vegeta was so proud. Yes sir. See if we see more from them. Vegeta finally beat Zarbon over here. This was an A too. Okay, we narrowing down the list. We got Gohan. No, this was S. Gohan versus the Demon King, man. Oh my goodness, that was different. That was too different. That was too fucking different. This is Trunks and Goku, so it was Zamasu. I know that, so that's obviously. TOP clearly S. Okay, we're narrowing down the list here, boys. We're now down the list here. Nails vs Frieza. This was tough. I'll give it a B. Raditz S, obviously. Started off the GOAT greatness, the GOAT. So for real. Krillin, I'll give this one a D. You know, Vegeta. This was so fire. This was so fire. This was so fire, bro. Goku vs Nappa. I gotta give it an S. It's just too. It's too nostalgia for me. Too legendary. Goku and Vegeta is just always an S, man. Go to duo, greatest duo of all time. Gohan versus whatever universe that was, I'll give that one a B. You know, it's cool. Same with this Gohan. You know, Gohan, you know, you got the new form though. We gonna see how you come back in Super. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. You know, you're one of my favorite characters, really all time for real. But you know, S, OG Dragon Ball really be hidden. S, Khalifa, D. I can't remember what this one is, dog. I can't even see. I think it's TOP, and I think it's Android 18. So I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B. We got Krillin vs Chaozu. That's gotta be B. You know, Goku. We'll give that one a C. Master Roshi and the TOP is crazy, bro. You low-key went a little crazy. You low-key went a little crazy. I'll give him the respective of B. I'll give him the respective of B. Krillin vs Piccolo. Piccolo again. Goku versus Random. Boo. Wait, Boo? When was this? It's obviously Super, but I don't remember what this is. He wasn't in the Tournament Power, was he? And he wasn't in the Universe 6 thing. I don't know, I'll just give it a B. I'll assume that Boo is fire, so you know, Yamcha, OG. Okay, bruh! This is the list! This is my Dragon Ball fights list when it comes to Dragon Ball, OG Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super. Obviously, so many S tiers. It's the best fights in anime, dog. Different. Everything is different, man. It's all different, dog. Let me know your top 5 favorites. Let me know how you feel about my list. Let me know if y'all want to see more videos like this with other certain anime with their fights. And y'all, I have so many Dragon Ball tier lists up, so many reactions to Dragon Ball up, just like Mojo's list when he has top 10 Dragon Ball lists. You know, there's so much Dragon Ball content on my channel, so make sure to comment what more y'all want to see. Make sure to go check out what I already have. This shit was absolutely fire. This is definitely my favorite, man. One of my favorites. These really might be top 3, you know, even over Jiren. I mean, Jiren's probably 4. Then they got this one, and then Goku vs Frieza. Oh, there's just too many, though. There's too many to get into it like that. There's too many to get into it. I'll put like my favorite ones at the top real quick, right? So Broly, they kind of already are, though. They kind of already are. This was one of my favorites. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't want to get too into it because there's just too many. Because like these two, there's just too many. And then we got this one, and then we got this one, and there's just too many. So we're just gonna leave it at that. I appreciate the support. Make sure to like, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think of the list. I'm gonna catch you on the next. Peace.